And I'm back again, people. I'm back again. I'm so sorry, guys. I've been away for a long time. I was gone for just over a month. I was outside the country. I was on holiday. I'm finally back. I did miss a couple of games, to be honest. I missed the PSG game. I missed the Real Sociedad game. I missed the Getafe game. Obviously, I watched the Barcelona versus Newcastle one. Of course, masterclass from Rashford. It's been 2 weeks since I've been back, man. I had a lot of things going through, to be honest, but I'm happy to be back. I'm happy to be back. We missed a lot, obviously. Um, yeah, so make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. More videos coming soon, and we'll be talking about the Barcelona versus Girona game. We lost against PSG, right? We lost against Sevilla. We had to bounce back. We had to make a comeback. We needed to bring the confidence back, knowing fully well the injuries that we're going through. Juan Garcia is gone. Ter Stegen, I know I don't really rate him. He's gone. Injury. Fermin Lopez, right? Rafinha. All these players injured. What can you do? We're heading into the El Clasico. And we played such a bad game against Girona. We were so bad. Yo, I don't know how we scored the late winner. But we'll get into that, right? The first half, first half, first 15 minutes we did well, right? We played well. We were moving the ball. We were trying to create chances, right? We don't have a number 9, so that literally was non-existent. Tony Fernandez should not play as a 9. I'm sorry, he can't play there. The ball doesn't even get to him. I believe he's left-footed. For me, a number 9, a false 9, for example, I would say, should not be left-footed. I just don't think it works, unless you're Messi or you're an alien. Right-footed, because most of the attacks will come from the right-hand side, from Lamine Yamal. So you should be able to control with your right, bang it, top left, bottom left, driven shot. Because you're left-footed, you have to turn your whole body. So first half we were decent. I'd say our midfield was good. Yamal, I don't think he had a good first half. I don't think he had a good game overall, to be honest. His finishing is still inconsistent. I know he's probably sick of being double team, triple team all the time, but what can you do? That's the game. Is the game. You have to find ways. Kunde not overlapping as well, which makes it difficult for him. I believe we done like one offside trap in the first half, and they were onto us. They scored, obviously. Sorry, we scored, and then they scored, made it 1-1, and it was all frustrating. In the first half, we were not able to literally play the offside trap because of bums like Kunde and Kubarsi, who could not, and Eric Garcia, who could not play the high line, who could not play the offside trap. The amount of chances they had, we are so lucky that they missed those chances. I'll be honest, we are so lucky they missed those chances. And on the other side, we're not creating enough chances. We're not. We're playing so bad. The midfield was so open. It was so easy for Girona to play from the back. 2-3 touches and they're already gone. What can you do? You can't do nothing. That's just how the game is, right? That, like, the injuries that you have to suffer. Hansi Flick has to suffer. The players has to suffer. Everybody else has to suffer. Not just us, the fans. Everybody suffers. The whole club. So that's why through these injuries that we're going through right now, we had to play with who we had. We played Casado and Frankie de Jong. Pedri should not even have played. Pedri should not have played. He should have rested. Because of these injuries, he's forced to play. And De Jong, as a 10, he was okay. He was decent. I still feel like he should have dropped deep a little bit more, allowing Tony Fernandez to run into those channels, but he didn't do it as much. I think he was alright. Tony Fernandez with a nice flick to De Jong. He shoots it. He doesn't bang it with hate the way Fermin Lopez does. He finesses it when that's a bang on volley. Volley, you hit it top right, boom. That's it. Finish up the game. Rashford, on the left-hand side, he was playing up top as well, to be honest, in the second half, which is not his position. On the left-hand side, he didn't get much of the ball as well. He needs to drift inside more. And when Yamal plays those crosses to the back post, he's not there. Rashford is not there. And Yamal was getting frustrated. Pedri is driving with the ball, right? You see players like Pedri, when you say progressive balls, right? Progressive, what do they call it? Progressive dribbles or whatever. Progressive runs. Pedri is the guy who take the ball, dribble past players, and create chances. Right? He's not the type to run into open space and then the stat sheet says the most progressive runs, like Declan Rice, the fraud. Pedri was going through players, but there was no one there. No player makes a run behind the defense. No player. Tony Fernandes is not there. Yamal doesn't make runs in behind. Rashford doesn't make runs in behind. We don't have those players, man. That's why it was so frustrating every time I saw Pedri running past these players, dribbling past these players, getting into their half, and nothing's happening because our attackers are not doing nothing. It was so frustrating. Christensen came back. Finally, somehow Christensen is getting on the team sheet. He's getting some game time, which is good because Kobasi needs rest. Kobasi is knackered. He's done. He needs rest. You can't play him every single time. And when Christensen played, he was making line-breaking passes. He was passing through the middle. It was good. We need that. Araujo does not really offer that. Kobasi offers that, yes, sometimes. Inigo was offering that. And now we have Christensen. So we use Christensen. Allow him to play more games. I don't know what is going on with Hansi Flick. Right? And then, obviously, Tony Fernandes got subbed off. Right? I believe Femi Lopez came on as well. Femi Lopez played on the left wing. I think Femi Lopez was okay on the left wing. He was decent. Rashford went through the middle. Didn't really do much. And then, obviously, the number 4, man. The number 4 whom you guys know that I don't really like. Not as a person, but as a football player. He came on up top and he was creating chances. He was running. The guy himself told us that, look, I used to be a number 9. He comes on, right? He comes on. Bargy comes on as well. Bargy doing a madness, taking on his players, trying shots, trying to create play, which I love about him. He's so direct. We needed another 1v1 specialist, and Rooney Bargy is that guy. I'm sorry if I'm butchering his name, but he's that guy. Yamal comes off, of course, needed. Pedri came off as well, needed, because they need rest for the El Clasico. Bargy comes on, takes on his players, makes obviously a through ball to Frankie de Jong. Frankie de Jong with a pass inside the box, and number 4 comes and saves the day. Hey, I don't know if I said it before, but I'll say it here. If number 4 wins us the Champions League single-handedly, if he has a big influence in the Champions League, I will never violate him again. He scored the winner which was needed. Respect to you, credit to you. When you play good, I give you credit. When you don't play good, I have to criticize you. Kobasi, during the past months, to be honest, he hasn't really been that good. I'll criticize my players. Don't think that I take sides. Yamal as well. I know he came back from injury, but still, I need a little bit more from you. Rashford needs to get on the ball more as well. He's not getting it. But what can you do? But overall, I wasn't happy with the performance, but I'm happy that we didn't give up. I'm happy I was okay with the changes Hansi Flick did. Our pressing needs to be better as well. When Femi Lopez came on, our pressing was much better. We pressed them. They were losing the ball. They were making mistakes because we pressed much better. When Firmino comes on, we press better. When Rafinha's on, we press much better. Tony Fernandes lazy in pressing. Sometimes he was starting the press. Rashford doesn't even press. Yamal doesn't press. But when Rafinha and Firmino are on the pitch, they're pressing, which we need. Frankie de Jong doesn't really press. And we need to fix our press, because if we don't fix our press, brother, we're getting slapped up every single time at the back line. If we don't we have to rely on the press. And if that doesn't work, that high line is not working, because we don't have a leader with an IQ at the back like Inigo Martinez, and we have to rely on Araujo or Eric Garcia to maybe lead the back line, because Kobasi is still a young kid and he's learning. But it is what it is, man. On to the El Clasico. Come on, guys. We will get that dub. You know Barcelona. We beat them 4-0 4 times last season. We'll do it again. Make sure you comment, like, subscribe. Hey, guys, until next time, man. Peace out. Sorry, guys. I know I haven't been uploading, man. Take care.